Do you need to learn how to conventional deadlift or simply get better at conventional deadlifting? Well, myself and USAPL elite level powerlifter Ashton Rouska have got you covered in this how to conventional deadlift tutorial. Welcome back to Total Body Training. I'm John Carlos, and if you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please click the subscription button. On this channel, we go over fitness tips, trends, and tutorials to help you stay informed and get in shape. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It's a huge help to me. And click the little notification bell so you never miss out on another video. On with the tutorial.
There are two types of deadlifters in the world. There are those that do conventional, and there are those that do sumo. And the difference, again, it's kind of a recruiting of different muscle groups, and they're being used more in one lift than the other. So, for instance, the conventional is a bit more back, usually easier to pull off the floor, and more difficult at lockout. It's a lot more back dominant. The sumo stance, however, is usually harder to break off the floor, but easier to lock out. It's less back dominant and it's more leg and hip. But again, legs and hips are also very important in the conventional deadlift. Me personally, I prefer the conventional deadlift. For me and for my leverages, it just feels better. I lift a lot of weight. I can lift a lot of weight sumo as well. However, when I low bar squat, I find that when I low bar squat and deadlift at the sumo deadlift at the same time, really heavy, often, it kind of taxes my body in a way that hurts me. So personally, I like to deadlift conventional. It's safer for me, and it is back dominant, but it is what it is. I just like to do it, and it looks cool. So there's that. So the first thing I'll do is I'll demonstrate the conventional deadlifts. Your feet should be within your shoulder. So it should be within shoulder width apart. Your feet should be within that. And your hands, when you're grabbing the bar, you're going to want to place directly on the outside of your shins. Right here. You want to completely elongate your arms, and you want your arms to be fully locked. You don't want bent elbows. That could be bad for your biceps especially. You want this to be completely locked. You notice that my feet are canted just a hair. And so when I set up for the conventional deadlift, I bring my hips into what I like to call the catch position. I don't like to set my hips too low nor too high. When I start my deadlift and I engage the bar and pull the slack out of the bar, I squeeze my upper back and I set my hips about right here. And it gives me a lot of power. It should actually be hard to hold that position. I feel it definitely in my hips, in my back, in my arms when I just sit there for a minute. But that position will give you a lot of power off the floor and throughout the entire lift. You don't want to start with your hips too low nor too high. You want to start with them, again, in what I like to call a catch position. And I'll demonstrate that one more time.
Yes.
I'm reiterating. Because this is important. This is important. Take notes. Okay. Arms are elongated. Squeeze upper back. The hips are in the catch position. The hips aren't too high and they're not too low. You see the volume, and it just moves off the floor when I'm not even lifting it. It just, as soon as I move there, it just moves off the floor a little bit. That's what I was talking about with speed off the floor and lifting off the floor with the conventional style. It just moves really well from that catch position. So that's with a lot of other lifts. Deadlift is the same when using cues. So cues help you to remember to do certain things while you're lifting. So for instance, when you're deadlifting, you're shouting hips and you're having trouble locking out, maybe thrusting your hips through and squeezing your butt will help you lock the weight out. So the cues I like to use for the deadlift, I like to have a tight upper back. I like to tuck my arms in just a hair, almost like you're bending the bar. And then I like to think catch position. So tight back, tuck, catch position, and then I pull. And then once I'm here, hips, squeeze butt. So I'll do a lift and I'll talk through all of this. So I have my stance, hands go right on the outside. First thing, upper back, and I tuck at the same time. Upper back and tuck. Catch, pull, hips and butt. See how that lockout was clean? Thrusting of the hips and squeezing the butt. Lastly, for the deadlift is grip. There are three main methods of gripping the bar for the deadlift. First, the double overhand grip. Double overhand meaning both hands are over the bar, essentially. This is double overhand. Thumbs are not inside of the hand, and you're just simply like you normally grab a barbell to bench press. You're just grabbing the bar. Once you get into heavier weights, I notice it's harder to maintain this grip and lift heavier weight. So if you're having grip issues, a grip that I would like to recommend before tearing your thumbs up is the overhand underhand grip. One hand is over, the other hand is now under. And for some strange reason, this is actually a more suitable grip, I believe, for when you're lifting closer to maximum weight. I think that the bar is more secure here. It's more stable. It's easier to lift off the ground. To me personally, it feels natural, and I've never really dropped a bar due to grip issue lifting underhand overhand. The last grip I'll talk about is if you do have issues with that, people like to do the hook grip. So it's like a double overhand, except the thumb will now go inside of the hand. It'll kind of hook the bar, if you will. It'll hook the bar, and you will wrap your fingers around that. And that is the hook grip. The hook grip is a bit more painful, and a lot of lifters have trouble ripping and tearing skin, especially of the hands and the thumb. But, however, there are oftentimes a lot less grip issues because the bar is very secure in your hand. And some people prefer to pull this way and it feels better for them. But me personally, I like to pull the underhand overhand. I need my hands and I need my thumbs, so this is the preferred method for me personally. Pull, hips and butt. See how that lockout was clean? Thrusting of the hips and squeezing the butt.
And that's it for the tutorial portion of this video. Question of the day. Are you more of a conventional deadlifter or a sumo deadlifter? Ashton just so happens to love doing his conventional deadlifts. It's better for his leverages. He just enjoys the movement better. Which one are you? Which one do you prefer? Let me know down in the comments section below. I make sure to answer all of the comments that come through because I'm trying to build a community here on total body training online. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, click the bell so you never miss out on another video. If you'd like to know more about deadlifting, you can watch this other video right here where Ashton teaches us exactly how to do the sumo deadlift. All right, people, I'll catch you on the other video. See you soon. Working out from home can be boring. Whether it's the fact that you don't have proper weightlifting equipment or you're sick and tired of using pre-recorded workout videos that lack motivation and proper instruction that is geared towards you. If you find yourself in one of those categories, look no further than Total Body Training. We've got you covered with our online weightlifting from home program. That's right, we teach you in a virtual classroom how to work out and lift weights for you at your current level and where you want to be at in the next 6, 12 months. Where do you want to be at by the end of this year? We've got you covered with our online weightlifting program. So if you're interested, read the description section of this video to learn more about how you can start lifting weights from home with us today.